Hey fellow YouTubers, Rob again, doing another video. Today I'm doing a movie tag. I've been tagged by Andrew Ballina to answer some movie related questions. I think I've got to tag a few people and sort of pass on the movie tag. So big thanks to him first of all for tagging me to answer these questions. A few good questions here, so I'm looking forward to sort of answering. Hope my answers aren't too bad. First of all, I've got to apologise a bit to Andrew because I have actually a bit late with this. I think he made the video about a week ago and I just haven't had time to. I've just been going to work every day and a few other things going on, so I am getting around to it. I'm doing it right now for him. Also, I have sort of seen him a few. I do see him sort of PMs. We do talk a fair bit, and but I just noticed recently that YouTube's just never works properly, and I've noticed recently that we've both noticed recently that sometimes I send him messages and he doesn't seem to get them. They seem to be in my sent box, but for some reason he's just not getting them. So whenever I send him a PM, I never quite know whether he's got it or not. So yeah, but anyway, I did sort of send him once, a few days ago saying I was going to do it. So I don't know if he got it or not. But anyway, so we're getting into it. Might be a rant there about YouTube never working properly. Anyway, so. There's 10 questions. First one, what film would you grab if you want to watch a tearjerker? This one's a bit hard because I don't know, I don't necessarily seek out a tear-jerking film, I suppose. No one really wants to cry to there. I don't know. Andrew did mention E.T., so I think that's probably a good answer. That's probably one that is quite certain scenes in that is quite sad. The other film I can perhaps think of probably would be Good Will Hunting. I think there's a sort of scene in that where Matt Damon sort of breaks down and starts crying and has to, gets sort of a hug from Robin Williams. That's a pretty tear-jerking scene. Great movie too, by the way. I think it's probably one of my favourite movies of all time. That one actually. In some ways, very sort of inspirational film. I think too. Good Will Hunting. The second question was, of all the films you own, which is your favourite or your favourite edition? I did sort of mention, I think my last video, these movies. I did sort of pick these up recently, some of my sort of favourite films, and they've recently got some very, very nice special editions of them the other day. I'm talking about the Part Labor movies, which is sort of like anime movies about sort of giant robots. I've got this really nice sort of, that's the first movie, and then we've got the second sort of the gold, upside down, gold edition. So there's just absolutely great looking sets, and I love sort of the silver and gold to them. There's like a third one for the third movie, which I got ages ago, which isn't necessarily quite as nice. This one's sort of shining, this one's not. I got this one ages ago, so I'm not sure if they're going to perhaps do another, release sort of similar to these two at some point. But if it's great movies. I just really like the box to it, and they sort of come with like a. Obviously, it could be a big sort of thick book, artwork and pictures and sort of information about the film. Then you also got sort of a storyboard, a thick sort of storyboard of the whole film. And then of course you get the sort of the discs that made the film, and then also the behind the scenes. As well in that, so that's I think that's just a really great release, and I'm really sort of glad to get them. So I just thought they were really nice. Great movies too, by the way. I'm hopefully going to do perhaps an in-depth review of those movies at some point. So stay tuned for that when I get around to it. Okay, so next question, third question. What film character would you want to be? What film character would you want as a best bud? That's question 3. Because it was fun, a bit of a thinking. I was thinking probably Red, Morgan Freeman from The Shawshank Redemption. I reckon he'd be a great best bud to have, especially in that sort of situation. Sort of going into prison, by yourself. I think it'd be good to sort of have a friend while you're in there, to sort of to look out for you and stuff stuff like that. I think I reckon that'd be a good best bud to have, especially in that sort of situation. So that's that. Question 4: a film you would recommend? Well, speaking of sort of giant robots, I did sort of watch Pacific Rim the other day. And I just thought that was just absolutely fantastic movie. I really did enjoy that one. I just thought, just great sort of visuals to it, and a great sort of art style behind it, and I really did sort of like the premise. Good, decent sort of characters in it, and good sort of monsters and giant robots, and good action, and interesting sort of storyline to it. It wasn't necessarily a perfect film. There was a few things I didn't necessarily like about it, but I really did, just loved it watching it in the cinema, and I actually wouldn't mind perhaps going and seeing it again. Actually, you might see it before it, probably next week at some point. But yeah, that's my recommendation. I think Pacific Rim. I thought that was just really good. Just a great film, I thought. Okay, question 5: a character with the best fashion sense. That's another little bit tricky one, I suppose. Might go for something a little bit different, and I did sort of, I was going to say watch, but more like rewatched for the 100th time, the movie Blade Runner, Ridley Scott's Blade Runner, and I think Sean Young, Rachel's character in the movie, I think she's got some really interesting sort of fashion sense, very sort of retro sort of film noir type costume design, which I think are actually originally was sort of Greta Garbo's original sort of costumes and things that she used to wear. So I think that's sort of where those sort of costumes come from. But I just think they're a really interesting sort of sort of retro sort of style to them, I think. So I really do like that. Another one probably just totally out left field. Probably the Postman Rings. The Postman Rings Twice. Lana Turner's costumes, or one costume in particular. I thought that was really good. But I'm sure there's probably better answers to that, probably. But there's definitely just, I don't know, great sort of costume design in Blade Runner and Postman Rings Twice. I'm sure there's a lot of other films as well, though. Okay, so question 6: most inspirational film. It's just had a bit of thinking. I was thinking probably Clint Eastwood's Million Dollar Baby. I think that's definitely, at least for me, I find that a very sort of inspirational film. It's about sort of Hilary Swank's character. She sort of she wants to become a boxer, and but Clint Eastwood says she's too old, and he's not going to train her because she's no point in training her, sort of thing. But she sort of persists, and she does become really successful at it, and does sort of end up winning a lot of competitions, and knocking out the woman, the opposing woman, and I don't know what it's like, 20 seconds or something like that. But yeah, it's just about being sort of told from the start that you're too old and you can't do it, and there's no point, you just give up, sort of thing, and sort of just pursuing it, and still knowing that you can do it, and you do achieve something, sort of thing. So that's that. Question 7: maybe with the kind of life you would like to live. I could probably, I don't know, perhaps James Bond or something. That'd be quite fun, I reckon. A bit dangerous too, probably, but that'd be good. Or perhaps, being Doctor Who or something. That'd be quite good fun too, though. Question 8: a film you can watch over and over again. Probably just, I don't know. I guess some of my favourite films, I guess. Stand By Me, Blues Brothers, the Bourne movies. I'm a big sort of fan of the Bourne movies. Also, perhaps I don't mind American Psycho. I think that's the film that I do sort of enjoy, sort of watching or rewatching. Lots of great films out there. Or perhaps just you can sort of watch over and over again. Question 9: where do I sort of buy my movies from? I think I do sort of buy them mostly online, I think, these days. Because you sort of buy them locally, they can be quite expensive, and if you sort of get it, for sort of half price, you know, that online, I think it's better to sort of buy it from there. But I mean, I do sort of, I mean, yeah, from Amazon and sort of eBay. I think they're probably the main two I sort of get them from. But I do sort of buy them locally though. Go to Sanity or Target, or there's a couple of sort of small secondhand stores where I live, so I go there occasionally and still it's in there sort of thing. So I do sort of, you know, a bit of both I suppose, but I think mostly online these days. And then question 10, what character would you most likely be, I can't talk. What character would you want to be romantically involved with? Yeah, another one I couldn't sort of think of an answer on that one. I was always a fan of Drew Barrymore, I suppose. So I suppose any movie that she's in, I wouldn't mind perhaps being romantically involved with. But I'm sure there's lots of other, you know, great movies out there, I suppose. A lot of other great characters. But anyway, I'll just say Drew Barrymore on that one. So that's the answers to the 10 questions. I hope they were alright as answers. Big thanks again to Andrew for, you know, tagging me and you know, giving those questions to ask. I should probably tag a few people too, shouldn't I? So I might perhaps tag Captain Spacey, you know, the good YouTuber on here that's just has had to sort of restart his channel again. So I might leave a link to his channel on below. Might tag him, and also that's my friend Chris, the Blue Romaniac. I might tag him as well. I'll leave his link below as well. I mean, they don't necessarily need to do it if they don't want to. They might be busy or something, but I'll give them the option to, you know, give them a tag. That, you know, that would be great. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my video. Leave some comments, give me a thumbs up, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'm sure I'll be back very soon with another video for you. So bye for now.